and welcome to our second series. We're Midgard Lobster.
I'm Lobsterman Tumi.
And I'm Jormungandr.
Now we're playing Hand of Fate 2.
Yeah, what's this game?
Combat is kind of like the Arkham games.
Okay.
Only everything was medieval and stuff, and magical and shit, and...
Your memories are fading even now.
Yeah.
Gone
Memories
to
are fading
form
in
the
now.
soul of
That's
the
what you
game
know.
we play. These pieces are
Alright.
new,
It's
as
just
are
too
the
cool for me
stakes.
to want to interrupt it.
Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
What the fuck is wrong with his face?
He got fucked up.
Alright,
Last game.
tell me a bit about this game before you...
Basically, like I said, combat is alchemy,
Yeah.
but you have a weapon and a shield.
Oh, okay.
And there are different armor grades and stuff like that. It's kind of a roguelite in the sense that you die a lot, but you usually get some stuff unlocked between deaths.
Okay.
And basically the point
Sort of
is
like
to...
Dark Souls?
Kind of, yeah. It's kind of like more casual though. It's more relaxed and more forgiving. It's counter-heavy combat and stuff like that, so it's like
Okay.
much more welcoming to new players. And basically it plays out on a board which is cards placed on a table, which is weird as fuck. We'll see in a bit. And then there's a bunch of like tiny mini games in it where you have to like guess the correct card, or there's a pendulum swing and you have to stop it at the right points, or suffer the consequences.
I am right
the
here,
consequences
and we
being
have
a bunch
things
of
to do.
things.
Alright, he's getting impatient, so
He is.
choose...
Do you want to be male or female?
I don't
We-
care. Can you like go really fast if you like hold down a direction?
Hmm?
No, you can't. Okay,
Let's be female, right?
whatever.
We're a girl now. Does that make me a trap?
These cards represent your history
Are they
and
gay?
our game. We know where they
Sure.
end,
Yes.
for you
Yes.
are here.
Solid yes.
Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side.
I'm gonna defer,
Let us
like
see
I'm
what
gonna
the
change my
journey
opinion actually.
holds.
If you're attracted to the person as a woman, think
The
they're a
fool
woman,
steps
and then find
into
out they're a dude, and you're like, no, wait,
because
whoa.
they know no better.
Then you're not gay.
In the same
if
way,
you're like,
you must
whatever,
step into the
bye.
void.
And if you're
You
like,
are
yes,
a blank slate,
then you're gay.
and together
Alright.
we will
That's how
write
it goes.
your
It's
history.
scale. There's probably differing opinions on it though.
You've stumbled many miles through this forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you are determined to reclaim your father's amulet.
Let's get it. Oh, these are, by the way, the monster cards. The leader and Four of Greed.
For greed what?
Greed, basically it's a deck of cards and the different sorts represent different types of monsters. Greed is bandits.
Yeah?
So Four of Greed is 4 bandits, and that guy is bandit leader, I guess.
Alright. You finally catch sight of the thieves hacking at a large tree and arguing amongst themselves. So, do we move closer or keep our distance? We gotta go closer.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we all know what they're saying.
Every element of the game has been improved, even those that seem at first glance familiar.
And yeah, in that mini
Success.
game you
Do not
basically
worry.
try to follow.
You will soon understand
card
the
works.
nuances.
Creeping forward, you overhear the leaders spouting orders. It's simple, he says. The idiots walk down the road, you push over the tree and jump out. They'll be too scared to put up a fight and we'll get rich. Why don't we just jump out and stab them, one retorts. Another hooded figure chimes in, yeah, corpses don't put up a fight either. Frustration rises in the leader's voice. The Empire doesn't care if a few farmers lose some sprouts, but drop a corpse on the royal road and the place will be filled with soldiers before you even spent the coin. We don't need that trouble. Now quiet, here they come. You spot a group of farmers coming around the corner, bringing their wares to market. The thieves fell the tree in the path of the unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandished. Give us all your food.
Now the question is, what kind of person are we? Are we a douche, a nice person, or like kind of middle of the road?
Like, hold down a button, what happens?
Just hold it down, not click it.
No. Like hold on to the direction button. Yes. Alright, close your eyes. And press A when ready. Alright, we're middle of the road.
Middle of the road, that's fine.
We have no gold, shriek the terrified farmers, but half our crop is yours if you protect us.
Nice.
Alright then.
Food is important in this.
The thieves eye you nervously, the farmers look at you hopefully.
Ask for more? Sure, why not?
Whatever.
Yeah.
More? You're as much of a scoundrel as they are, if not worse. At least they do not hide behind honor. The farmers have the gall to spit at your feet before running away.
Does that mean I lose the food?
Well, as you reach for your share of the spoils, you realize you're surrounded. You can't just turn up and take what's rightfully ours, barks one of the thugs. Yeah, you didn't even help chop the tree down. You draw your weapon with practiced skill. Well, you hear the leader's voice. You lads handle this. I'll meet you when you're done.
Or will he?
Well,
because I think we'll kill 4 bandits. I believe in me. I believe in not bandits, basically.
alright.
Remember, kids, banditry is bad.
Banditry doesn't pay. Or most of the time. In classic literature and films and shit.
It's a thug!
Violence for the sake of violence and theft for the sake of money. Thieves attack frequently and can evade standard attacks, making heavy weapons less effective. Alright then.
So they're dodgy. I don't want to. Stand counters? I don't know. I'll find out.
Guess you will.
Wait, well.
Oh, you got thugs.
I'm not used to all this controller stuff. Like, I've played a bunch of this game, but not
Controller.
with controller, and I cannot play anything well with the controller. Oh. No,
Did you just stab him with a... No, it's a rusty sword.
it's hella rusty.
I thought that was a stick.
It's rusty. General. It's Scotty's brother, by the way.
Alright. You end up alone in the forest surrounded by a fallen tree, a pile of bodies, and some food.
I like food.
Can we take the bodies?
What do you say? Did we?
No, can we take the bodies?
Where do you think the food's coming from? Plus
Alright.
5 to cannibalism.
You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread in your mouth to quell your hunger. Okay? Your satisfaction lasts only a moment before you realize your father's amulet is not among the takings.
Oh man.
You consume 1 food.
And see, I got 1 health. So having food gives you health. When you travel, you consume 1 food.
Yeah.
If you don't have food, you miss. I mean, like
Lose health.
Lose health. Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you.
Their leader must still have it. You set to your feet, determined to find him.
Thing is, though, you lose more health from not having food than you gain from having food.
While enjoying a moment beside the fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin dressed in what must pass for goblin finery.
I love that guy.
From beneath a filthy fox pelt serving as an ill-fitting wig, the goblin winks at you with wild red eyes. Aha! I've been roaming for hours trying to find you. We must get this over with quickly, if I have any hope of getting to all the people on my list before sunrise. It lowers a sack from its shoulder. Now, from within my sack, I can conjure whatever your heart desires. Well, that's a fucking handy skill.
Yep.
The goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack. Well, I could if there wasn't a blooming great big hole in it. His head disappears entirely into the bag until his bulbous nose protrudes from the breech. So he just climbed into a bag.
Basically.
Alright. A new plan then. The goblin pulls out his last trinkets. Let's go with an axe. Yeah.
Yeah. So, instead of our neglected sword.
Equip that shit.
Yeah. No neglected sword for us. We have a.
A wise choice. Now I must go. There are many others I must visit before I can rest. The goblin runs off into the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze.
Is this Goblin Santa? I think it's Goblin Santa.
It's Goblin Santa.
He brought us weaponry, and he needs to visit more people to bring them weaponry.
Alright. Oh, I see.
This card has a token. Can you find it?
Yeah, the tokens are how you unlock new things.
Okay.
So if we succeed on this, we get a token. And win or lose, we get to claim the token.
Alright, that's good.
Yeah.
Your journey through a forest is interrupted by an inquisitive child. Are you searching for the forest folk? My uncle says that they used to walk these woods giving out gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake. I like this kid.
Yeah. I mean, do you think elves have lemon cakes, though?
I mean...
Or is forest folk just weird people who live out in the forest and give out free cake?
Like the goblin?
True, the goblin might have cake. The goblin probably has cake.
Yeah.
Once we've played more of this game, you'll know what I mean by the goblin must have cake.
As they dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child shouts back, "Remember, if you meet the forest folk, get me a lemon cake." I love this kid. In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origin. It's Steve, the singer.
Spooky ghosts. I want this one.
Alright. That one sucked.
Whoops.
You spend hours traveling in circles until night falls, bringing an unnatural silence to the forest. You consume one food. Alright, we lost the food.
Yeah. And we don't gain the thing because we failed the quest, or like the card.
That sucks.
I know. All because I picked
Nothing
wrong.
could be more fitting now than meeting the mate
Why does
who
that card have a
started this
thing?
all, or at
It
least
has
started
the
it all
like
for you.
leprosy because he has the leprosy and it's from his deck. Next game we'll get to build our deck, and he basically has a deck set for everything. So yeah, we kind of get to build our character in a sense.
So that card has leprosy?
Don't you see the weird thing next to the marker
Yeah,
on
but
it?
how can the card have leprosy? I'm very confused.
It's probably not literally. I just call it leprosy. It looks like leprosy. It's like red around and then like kind of green in the middle.
Yeah, because all leprosy is green
Looks like
in the middle.
pustules, right?
Alright. A trail of fallen trees and distraught farmers leads you to the thieves who had stolen your amulet. It seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surround their former leader, weapons drawn.
Oh, hopefully we can wait for the bandits to kill the leader and then we kill the bandits.
That would be handy. Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence, the leader implores to the bandits. Whoever heard of a thief talk about fair share, spits one. You turn up and boss us around, you barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I stabbed someone. Days! Wonderful.
Stabbing is important.
These are great people.
Yep.
The leader notices you approaching and waves you over. As much as I'd love to continue this discussion regarding stabbings, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my associate here. As he greets you, he whispers, "Keep me alive and there'll be plenty of gold for your trouble."
He stole from us though. Do we just kill him straight up? Kind of feel like we kill him. Or
Like, maybe we could stab him, like tell him he was paying blood.
pain blood.
Yep.
Yeah.
He grins. Here's a thought. Does it have to be my blood specifically? Kill my associates and I will gladly return your amulet. Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blades to mug you. The leader hurries away to hide. What a coward! I just wanted to stab him with my axe.
I know, right? Let's just
Give us
him
your
all
stuff or we'll stab you up,
Let's
calls
just give
one of
it.
them.
Let's just give him all. No.
No.
Fight.
Fight that shit. You draw your weapons and prepare to deal with the miscreants. Yep.
Thieves evade heavy weapons, but I don't care. Cause I got an axe. Which is a heavy weapon, but I still don't care.
Yeah.
It's like, would you rather have an axe or a rusty sword that's quicker to use? Oh, I forgot, we don't have a shield because we have a heavy weapon. Wait. What was this? I'm trying to...
Poke him.
I'm trying to... Oh, this is roll. I'm trying to learn the buttons.
Wait, so you can't counter if you have an axe?
I don't think I can. Let me see, punch me.
No. Okay.
One more try, just to be sure. Come on, bro.
Yes, you can.
You can, it's just not... It's just not any different at all, I guess. Don't know what I'm saying about. Oh, I hit the air. Nice.
I don't even remember what that's from. What are you saying about? Because I read that somewhere.
Oh.
That's why I say it all the time, because it's funny.
I just misspeak sometimes, so I thought it was just that. Me misspeaking. But I also quote things without realizing, so either one might be the reason.
Alright, we got the leprosy card.
Yes.
Alright, with the battle resolved, the thief leader nods in approval at the carnage before him. He holds out a hand. The name is Malclips. Bard extraordinaire. His smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hands in surrender. Does this all rhyme? Wait, let's not be hasty. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. No, really, they were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look. He pulls out an amulet from his pockets and presses it into your hands. I know how to speak, right?
It happens sometimes.
All is forgiven, yes?
Maybe?
You stare at the amulet. It does not look familiar. Oh, Malaclip says, scratching his head. He opens a small satchel. So which one is yours?
Okay, this guy has kind of endeared himself to me by now.
Yeah.
Is he a lion, a pharaoh, a bull, or a hawk? These are real questions.
Like, all I'm seeing is, Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw.
Are we a Hufflepuff?
We're obviously a Slytherin.
Okay.
I mean, we did just rob some people.
True.
The Sun King amulet, that suits you. Very similar facial structure. Say, you know what? I'm lonely. You're lonely. We should work together. You have befriended Malaclips the Trickster. I didn't even get a choice.
You just did it, man. Successfully.
We should probably get to know one another, seeing as we're gonna be friends for life, Malaclips says. Tell me, where are you from?
Acid trips, apparently.
Yes.
We're from acid trips. It looks like...
It's a great location.
It is. That chick is buff, though.
You got some
Damn.
forearms. What's that? What's any of that?
It changes her race or something.
Oh. Just pick whatever. There, that one.
Asian.
Sure, whatever.
We're Asian.
Alright.
Hairstyles, let's not be bald.
So we have the choice between mohawks, and
bald.
And bald.
Mohawk with long ponytail, mohawk with short ponytail, mohawk with very short ponytail, mohawk with no ponytail. I say long ponytail.
Long ponytail.
It's not effective for combat, but it's cool.
Change the hair color. There we go.
But I wanted red hair ornation like a normal person. That happens all the time.
Can you go purple? No.
Do you want this one? Or did you want this one?
I don't care. Just pick whatever. That one.
Yeah, it's funny. We can make our father be from another place if we want, but that would be dumb, and it changes our brooch for whatever reason.
Yeah. And what's that?
Color scheme. This is fancy.
So is that. And that. No. Go to that one.
This one.
Yeah, because the chest armor looks like it's made out of tablecloth, and I kind of love it.
That is good. And finish. This is us now.
It's good.
Yep.
From the Reach, eh? You don't say. Good sorts from the Reach. Very trusting. I like
Skyrim disagrees, though.
I don't remember where the Reach was.
The Forsworn are from the Reach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very good sorts.
Yeah, they're
Very trusting.
Very trusting.
Nice to outsiders and stuff.
Yeah, they love the people. Oh, by the way, I mean we, friend, owe money to Bigness of the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry at us. We should journey to Mire Bridge together to appease him. Some gold might help.
We suddenly owe money.
Yeah. Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Malcolm's eyes a pretty trader hiking up the road. So, it'd be best if you get the gold and I meet you there. What an asshole. I love this guy. And also love the fact that we don't get a choice.
Yeah, we don't get a choice about everything, because, like, the lore from the last game was kind of like, you had all these things happen in your past and you did a bunch of stuff, but you kind of got to choose some stuff, but not all of it.
Okay.
Smaller pieces of our fates shattered into fragments. Collect enough, and your reward will come in time.
You enter a competition of strength at a fair. A gold prize is available to the winner.
Handy, we do need gold.
We do. In the first round of the competition, your opponent is the diminutive Roland, a halfling from a traveling troupe of acrobats.
I'm arm wrestling a halfling. That feels unfair. I'm the buffest woman in the universe.
Exactly.
These dice
gotta
are
roll
another
higher than
small
10.
game embedded in our game.
Alright, we got 11.
That's more than 10.
That is one
Victory.
more than 10.
You are learning.
Roland is no match for your strength. He gives a disappointed backflip off the table and collects his meager winnings, then cartwheels out the door. I would love to be able to do a disappointed backflip.
I know. Like, how would that even go?
I don't know. Just like, backflip. You take your reward from the purser on the way out of the tavern. When you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize.
It's like being enthusiastically apathetic.
I like that. That's a good contradiction.
Like, how would you do that?
The roads have become even more deadly since the Empire has come to power, despite their promises of the opposite.
Huh. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do?
We can roll dice.
Let's roll dice.
Let's roll dice. To the left.
You got
Oh,
10.
left dice is bad.
Yeah.
Only the 2.
Yeah!
Yeah,
sure.
Select.
Excuse me.
Rolled. You are excused. Now let's roll to the right, or bottom right. Ah,
That's even worse.
The dice are fair, and thus you have lost this round.
Why, thank you. Now, if you would be so kind to give me all of your gold, the woman draws a pair of concealed blades from her corset. Come on, boys. We're coming out, boys. You have no time to react as a group of bandits spring from hiding. Okay.
But I do have time to kill them.
Yep. Quite enough now. Also, why would anyone attack the fucking buff woman with a giant axe?
I don't know.
And weirdly long mohawk ponytail.
Maybe they thought she was too awesome.
Were these guys supposed to be good at dodging?
They were, yes.
They're not really dodging your hits.
Oh, I thought it was just, I was trying to miss. Ah! Alright, there.
Chop that guy's dollar.
He didn't eat. He be the moo.
We be the master.
The moo?
Yeah. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables.
About 350 probably.
Yeah, reroll that.
Rolled once. We can literally not get a worse roll on that. 17! That's almost max.
You find some food amongst their possessions.
I like food. Food is good for not dying.
Yeah, also not getting hit.
Wait, wasn't...
No, just...
No, I thought that would heal me. But apparently
Water
it
is a
That
symbol
does
for
not.
the many
Yeah.
thoughts that churn beneath
Crossing
the
a stone
surface.
bridge, you suddenly
What is
find
it
yourself
you're
confronted
thinking
by a
of?
villainous band.
What concern is worrying
I think
at your
Slayer.
mind? Let it fall into the waters.
It's a villainous band.
Oh.
It's definitely ICP.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Check it out, they're holding bladed weapons, they look to be dressed like weirdos, so... Yeah, checks out.
You could stand and fight the fiends, or throw yourself to the mercy of the river below. We're gonna fight.
Yeah, I'm holding 25 apples. Don't want to swim with 25 apples. That sounds like a pain in the ass.
Actually, like, I'm pretty sure apples float.
Does that mean you could build an apple raft?
I honestly don't know.
Those apple rafts sound dope.
They sound garbage, actually.
Sound
What
like
are
dope
those?
garbage. Those are
Guards.
guards.
The first line of defense against any who would question the Empire. Empire enemies wear armor that reduces damage by 3, rendering light weapons less effective. Alright.
So as you can see, there's like positives and negatives about basically all weapon types.
Yeah, but axe.
Yeah, it's cool. I need to check out later how to like activate my combo. My hit didn't interrupt it.
It's one of the triggers, I think.
That's the kill.
Alright.
Oh,
That's the other kill.
that's the kill.
Yeah.
Wow.
Blood stains the ground beneath your corpse.
Just died in a tutorial, or none of that wee shit. I just died in a tutorial.
Yep.
Combat solves so little. It has ended this, however.
But see, we got a token.
Alright. The fuck are tokens?
Welcome
no,
to my
wait,
challenges.
We didn't get a token. Apparently.
Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening.
Yeah, but I guess that's all for now, ladies and gents. We'll see you next time.
Bye now.